So hi, what's your name?
Bonnie Rogers.
Great. And are you a fisherman? Or
I'm
woman?
actually a marine biologist.
Oh, cool. And do your friends and family fish?
I have a lot of friends being in marine biology that fish off our local Southern California coast here.
Cool. And what do they usually fish for, if you know?
It's usually bass or halibut, a lot of bottom fish.
Do you know some of the fish that are contaminated off the PB shell?
Yeah, definitely. I'm very aware of the PCB contaminants off Palo Verde, and that they remain there and they can't be cleaned up, and they're continually incorporated into the biological system.
Cool. And do you know how the fish became contaminated?
Well, it's usually bottom feeders because all those PCBs settle down at the bottom of the sediment, and so they get incorporated up the food chain as larger fish eat smaller fish.
Do you think the fish contamination of the PB shelf is a problem for the people or community, the fish?
I do believe that PCBs, being a contaminant, are harmful to humans, and that over time they can accumulate in individual systems, causing potential cancers and things like that that may not have an immediate effect, but on the long term they may be really crucial.
Do you know that FCEC is the educational outreach program to protect the public against the contaminated fish consumption?
Actually, I'm only newly aware of that program, but I'm glad to hear that they're going out there and talking to our local community on the piers.
How does the info that you came across today impact your fishing?
Well, it's good to know that the public is being continually more educated about this problem, and that they make the decision whether they want to continue to eat those fish or not.
Good, thank you. Alright, how you doing? What's your name?
Matt Scanlon.
Awesome. And are you a fisherman?
I used to be.
Okay, and do your friends and family fish?
Not anymore.
And what did you used to fish for?
Bass, halibut.
Good job.
Do you know some of the fish that are contaminated off the PB shell?
Tom cod, probably kelp bass, etc. because of the DDT.
Right. And do you know how the fish became contaminated?
I think it was the Montrose company in the 40s and 50s that dumped millions of gallons of DDT down our storm drains. So deposit all of San Pedro and PB.
And do you think the contamination of the PB shelf is a problem for the people or community that fish there?
Yes, and it was also for seabirds as well.
Right.
I wouldn't eat anything that came on. I wouldn't eat anything that came anywhere near that area.
Did you know that FCEC is the educational outreach program to protect the public against contaminated fish consumption?
I just learned about it.
Great. How does the info that you came across today impact your fishing or?
Greatly. I'm going to take it to my classroom and share it with our marine biology teacher as well.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.